episode 8 of moving my game from Unity to Godot. Because I can. Last time I got these hover thingies working, and I know I said last time I will be doing a Polish episode once I finish all the things that I've had in the base game in Unity, but I've decided to do it right now. There's a bunch of things people in comments said, and there's a bunch of things I have said or haven't said. Does it really matter? There's a bunch of things basically that I want to change right now to make the game feel a bit more polished, I guess. I wouldn't call it polish, I would just call it basic gameplay thing. So first, Manson Memorial suggested change in the hover info scene to have it to have a panel container, then a margin container, and then text hover info, and then change some settings. So that's what I want to try out first. So basically now I have hover info, then I have my background panel, which is that. Then I would have a panel container. I'll just put them in here first, then I'll play with the settings. Then a margin container, I didn't know this existed at all. And then my text. Do I need two panels? That kind of just seems not needed. My bad. Margin container, and then delete this one. Okay, so what does a margin container do? Theme overrides and then constants. That's exactly what I needed. Yes, I want to go with 5, 5, 5, 5. Maybe 10. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Thank you, Manson Memorial. Hope I'm saying that right. For the tip on the margin. But yeah, I think I will need another panel here. Panel. And then have that inside the margin. Yes, that's it. I'll make this margin, I will make it 5, right? And then I also want to add another margin inside that panel, and then the text, right? And this margin will have another 5. That's exactly what I fucking wanted. Oh my god, thank you so much. I've been missing this because in Unity you can do this much easier with just like layout mode. You stretch the fill and then you add an offset, but I was wondering how to do it in here. This is amazing. Okay, so that's amazing. Let's see how that looks. That's a train again, don't mind that. Oh yes, that's exactly as it is in the actual game. Cool. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much again, Manson Memorial. Amazing. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Just makes the game a lot more nicer. Then we've got Tamagoxi with a huge fucking comment. Yeah, moving the hover info to the inventory, like someone already commented, and use a custom signal triggered by mouse over and send the item data, something like item hovered, name description. If there's no item in the slot, just don't trigger the custom signal. You can also be lazy like me and just have a hover info copy inside each slot. I'm not gonna have that, but then I can make a for loop to set the signal, which would be much nicer. Just call this once instead of calling it on all the slots and getting this reference on every slot. So I think I'll do that. I'll move my hover info to the inventory. Amazing. Oh, finally. And it works. Amazing. Oh god. Okay, I was a bit stupid with this. I'm sorry I went mad. But it's just really annoying. Okay, this will be useful in the future. But thank you, Tamagoxi, for this. That works. That's so much cleaner. I can now go into the inventory slot and remove this whole chunk of code. Hell yeah. Also, Cube ESP suggested that I move the hover info into the inventory, as it's a feature of inventory, obviously. So thank you, Cube ESP, for that. But you're not as good as this, okay, as Tamagoxi. Look what he did. And here it is. Nail Bomb 420. Yeah. He suggests, or she, I'm not sure. Maybe this is Nail. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Wouldn't have made more sense to just not show hover info when dragging. I feel like that's the way most games do it. It makes the most sense from my perspective, because if I'm dragging and dropping items, I generally don't need to read their stats and descriptions, etc. Slight delay on a hover could be a nice touch too. Whoa, 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 slow down. I still haven't done this. So just don't show it when dragging. Simple, alright? Am I showing it while dragging now? I am, right? I'm not. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I do know. Oh, that's when I get drag data, I take it with... Oh, okay, so when I'm dropping... Yeah, same thing. Fuck, what? Yeah, I call it now, but if I drop it here, it doesn't call it. Okay, that's good. So it's not calling this. Cool, but it's also not calling this. Okay, so data should print something out. Or I made it... What the fuck is with Godot? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Panic. Pure panic. I know I shouldn't be clicking it that much. Let me reset. The fuck is happening? It doesn't want to launch at all. Like the engine doesn't want to. What the fuck did I do? No. Just give it some time. Maybe it'll work. Oh no. I thought it was gonna work by the end of my Y's, but it didn't. What have I done wrong? Fuck yeah, thank you. Okay, my bad. Sorry for insulting you. So what does this return? Nothing. That returns nothing. Okay, so I found like an old forum thread that said to use a notification drag end. It's launching for 2 minutes again. I'm losing my mind. This is like in Unity. In Unity, it would just compile. It's been launching for like 3 minutes now. It's been launching for like 4 minutes now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. So I just want to see this method. False. Okay, that's false. But that's amazing. Oh my god. Okay. So I can use this notification, and if is drag successful is true, then, or if not is drag successful, so if it's not successful, I wanna just call the updates.ui, just like that, because the item is still in the slot. We're just creating a preview, and then that's it. Oh, not again. It's been launching for like 1 minute now. Ah. No, thanks. Thank you so much. Alright, so if I do this. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that was a bug I didn't even want to fix, but it was already there, so. And item swap fine, and if I drop it outside, it just returns it back. Fuck yeah, man. I'm not even mad that you were launching for like 3 minutes. Completely fine with that. You just keep doing your job. Okay, next thing, a slight delay on a hover could be nice. A nice touch too. Sometimes games I'm just mousing over an item on my way to the item I need, and if it has no delay, I'm just getting bombarded with tooltips which are more visual noise and can even get in the way at times. Those are just my thoughts on the particular aspect of inventory design. Feel free to tell me to sort of. Don't sort of, alright? We're gonna implement that. So what each inventory slot is gonna have is a timer. Timer. This is gonna be timer for hover. Timer for hover. It's gonna be of wait time, like let's do 0.5 seconds. It's gonna be a one shot. No, it's not gonna be a one shot. Yeah, it's gonna be a one shot. Just do it once, and then it will call the timeout method. And all we have to do is connect this timeout method with our on start hover. That's it. And on start hover, we just don't want to call that method whenever we mouse enter. Whenever we mouse enter, we're going to call a different method. Oh yeah. So basically we're going to get a variable of timer hover, which is a timer. Okay, actually we can just assign it, since this is a scene, export our timer, and then we can just set the timer like this, Okay, and whenever... No, wait, what am I trying to do? Wait, what? I'm so confused. If not dragon. My bad, wait. So I wanna call this timer method whenever we mouse entered. Whenever mouse enters, we call the timer. And we're gonna have a function. Let me just delete this. We're gonna have a function called start hover timer. And all this is gonna do is call timer dot, oh my bad, timer hover dot start stop add child timeout timer process idle call what was I using before? I think it was start. I'm just gonna start it. Start hover timer, that's what we call on mouse enter. Let me just disconnect this and add a new one here. Start hover timer. Okay, connect, and it's gonna start it, and then the timeout here is gonna call on start hover, which is this. Should work, hopefully. I'll take this time to thank everyone once again. Last time I was making this video we were at 186, I'm pretty sure, or 88 subscribers. We're now at 225. Fuck yeah. Y'all are cool. And if I'm with y'all, then I'm cool as well. Because cool people go around cool people. Makes sense. Oh yeah. It works. Okay, this we have to fix. You can see that. Okay, that's a bug I also have to fix. So if you drag onto an item and then drag back, it will still turn it on this slot. But that's an easy fix. First I want to fix that if you drag it, it shows up here again. All I want to do that in that situation is that's on and drag or drop data. It emits signal start hover. All I want to do is call start hover timer. Like that. That's it. That should be fixed now. Oh, it's already 6. Oh, hey. Okay, and if I drag it back, yeah, okay. So if you drag an item, you can just kind of, okay, but yeah, we have to fix that. Okay, so start hover timer. We also have to have a function on end hover timer, which is gonna call, I mean, I don't have to make it a function, I just want to timer hover dot stop, right? So I will just say end hover timer. Yeah, that will work. And I'm gonna be here waiting because this doesn't wanna show up. Show up. Show up. Hey, you're up. You're awake. Yeah. So if I just start and leave, it won't do it. But if I stay, it will. And if I swap an item, it will still show it up later. Cool. Yeah. That's that's so much better. That's so much cleaner. That's so much nicer. That's so much more polished. Thank you so much, Nailbomb420, for that suggestion. And please, next time, if you got another one, please say it. Whoa, somebody, I didn't even see this comment. Somebody said you might find this video on implementing interface into Godot useful. Whoa, that's so much work. Alright, I'll look into this because this is something we might need. Thank you so much, Baron523, aka 523, aka 1523 minus 1000. Thanks. Wow, Nailbomb, you might have helped now, but what is this? Can't sing? Ukulele out of tune anyway, Lamau, still congrats. Well, it is because it's been hanging on the wall for the past 5 months, okay? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it from the comments and stuff like that. Or comment suggestions. Alright, so now we got that. There's still a bunch of things I want to do today. I don't know how much time I have. I'll find time. I don't have to sleep. Who likes sleep anyways? Deeply from my soul, fuck you. Okay, next thing I want to fix is at some point my interaction hover stopped working and this is loading again so long. Yeah, so now when I hover over it doesn't actually show up, you know, in the text to pick it up. So I want to fix that. And I think I know what the problem is. Oh my god. Am I stupid? Oh my god, I'm dumb. Holy shit, I'm dumb. I surprise myself every day. Can you say that for yourself? I don't think so. I think Godot might have done this loading part for a reason. I think they were trying to tell me, like, you're dumb, alright? You're dumb. And now I gotta sit here and contemplate. I can't just kind of move on by seeing that it works and just having to do something else. No. Now I gotta sit here and think about what dumb of a mistake I've made. Oh wow, it works. Who would have known? Alright, yeah. I know the text is white and it's kind of hard to see, but you gotta think about that the world is not gonna be white. It's gonna be everything but white, so white will stand out the most, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's a bug, quotes, fixed. Alright, next thing I want to do, which is pretty simple, is on the player. I've never, I looked at it and unhandled input. Yeah. I don't actually have any kind of smoothing on the camera, which is something I wanted to add. Alright, so I found a post on Reddit where a guy asked for a camera movement using unhandled input. So basically you store the input in two variables, camera pitch and camera yaw, which is camera pitch is around the y-axis and the yaw is around the x-axis. So basically left and right, up and down. And then it uses FPOS mod, which I'm pretty sure does something like handles rotation. So it doesn't rotate in the other direction because it's 360, and once it gets to 180, it might try to rotate in the other direction, something like that. I try to read up on it, but it's too much math for me. And then it basically lerps those values using a weight variable, which is just the power of base delta times exponent, which are these variables right here. You can change them. And then I just rotate the pivot, which actually rotates both my camera and the arms. And now we have rotation, smooth rotation, but not on the x-axis for some reason. One sec. Oh, my bad. I was rotating the pivot. I wanted to rotate the camera parent. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Da-da. Perfectly timed. Okay, so now it's working. I realize what the problem is. It's just inverted. So I just want to set it equal to minus camera pitch here, because so I was clamping the camera pitch here. The user on Reddit called the reverse will was using a different method, and I wasn't sure I wanted to use it. So I just clamp it here. So I just set the pivot rotation.x to the clamped pivot rotation minus 90 and 90. And now it should work. Once this loads, what would I do if I was a snail? Looks like we're never gonna find out, thank God. Okay, now it's working. And it's nice and smooth. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Maybe I wanted a bit sharper. And the user was kind enough to make a graph on Desmos. I don't know what that is. But if you want to adjust the exponent and base, like how smooth it will actually be. So this would be a lot smoother and this would be a lot sharper. So I might go that route. I think it was 0.5 by default. Oh yeah, I want to change the exponent to be like 15. I think the exponent is 10 by default. I might go up to like 20 actually. And now we're gonna wait again. We'll be right back after the commercial ends. No, wait. We'll be right back after the commercials. No. What do they call it? It just doesn't sound right. We'll be back after a commercial break. No, that's not it. What do they say usually? There's a thing that they say. We'll be right back after something. I don't know. We'll be right back after the what? After the what? After the... Come on, just slip off my tongue. After the... We'll be right back. Okay, thank God. I was losing my mind. Oh yeah, this is much better. It's still smooth, but it's much sharper. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. If you click on the mesh, then you have add the blue underline button mesh in the icon bar right below the tab title. Click this button and you can add collision very easily to the mesh. If you add call to the name in Blender, Godot creates collision zone import. This is something I wanted to import, but I'm pretty sure this is for like very complex meshes or very complex collisions. Oh yeah, this. Oh, okay, I get it. So this, and then I can create outline mesh, create multiple convex collisions, single tri-mesh, simplified convex collision sibling. And then it creates something like this. That's not something I want. Let me remove the collision box. So I can do this, click here, tri-mesh, no. Simplified, no. That's single convex, no. Multiple, no. Navigation. So I want this box collider, just a simple box collider. Right, there's no way of actually generating a simple box collider because there's a like tool suggestion thread something to add that. I found it somewhere, but they said it will make this menu way too complex. I don't know what they mean by that, but it's probably, they said it's easy to add box meshes on import settings or in the import settings, which I can't do right now because I already imported and it just don't want to re-import. So for now, we'll use convex meshes, and at some point in the future, if I have to, if the performance is bad, which it will be, I will just set that there. And now the colliders work correctly. There's still the shaking and everything, but they work correctly. Oh wow, that is something. Well, do they work correctly? What the fuck is that? That's so good. Nice. Okay, that's you see, that's a new gameplay option right there. You can do that before, but now you can. All right, but the movement feels much nicer. I ain't gonna lie. There's one more thing I've got to check. Oh, I found a problem. Yeah, this should go from 0 and then 0.5. Oh, that's... And then I was missing this at 0. So I was going from -1 to 1 and not from 0 to 1. Because that's how it's set up in the script, to go from 0 to 1. And my animation tree... Because I noticed that it was playing the running animation while you were walking. And I also changed the lerping method. Now, before I was saving to last parameter, which would just be desired parameter from the last frame. But now I just get the blend position of the blend tree from the animator, which is much simpler. And then I remove the time, that delta time, because that's really not needed in the lerp function here. And now we wait again. King of the castle, king of the castle. King of waiting, you know? That was deep. That was my phone. And there's no train. This would be perfect timing for the train to come by. Because I'm bored, alright? And you know, if the best thing, if you're hoping a train comes by just so you can watch it because you're so bored, that's a different level of bored. Because there's bored, like, you know, I'm bored, but I wouldn't watch train go by. But I'm bored, and I would watch train go by. It's completely different. I think that's this, you know. Oh yeah, okay, that's much better. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit not smooth enough, if you ask me. I gotta change the variable and come back. Yeah, that's much better. Oh my god, that's so much better. Alright, that's even a bit too much. I'll change it to 0.05 and hope that it's right. Okay, that's all the time I have for today. There's still some other things I wanted to fix, but I don't have any more time. Hopefully I'll get a free day some of these days, and then I can spend the whole day fixing stuff. But for today, we fixed the inventory. Oh, there's also some other things in the inventory that I want to fix, but never mind. We fixed the inventory, we fixed the hover, so we fixed a lot of things with hover. For example, you can drag out now. You watched the video, why am I telling you, you know? If you made it here, props to you. But that would be it. I guess until the next update then, probably tomorrow. Bye now. I said bye. Say it back.